All right, let's dive into one of the coolest and maybe one of the most intimidating parts of learning Mandarin, the tones. They can seem a little tricky at first, but trust me, they're part of this amazing logical system. And once you get the hang of it, it's like you've found the key that unlocks the whole language.
So, let's kick things off with a little puzzle. Imagine you hear someone say the sound ma. Simple enough, right? But what does it mean? Is it a mother? A type of plant? A horse? The crazy thing is, in Mandarin, it could be any of those. So how on earth is that possible?
And here's the proof. Look at this. The same syllable ma can mean mother, hemp, horse, or even to scold. And the only difference, the only thing changing the entire meaning, is that little accent mark sitting on top of the ah. That one tiny little symbol is the key to everything.
And that brings us to the big secret, the magic ingredient of Mandarin, the tones. The meaning of a word isn't just about the letters, it's completely tied to the melody, the pitch you use when you say it. It's kind of like speaking in music, where the notes you hit actually change the meaning of the words. Pretty cool, huh?
So what are we really talking about when we say tone? Well, it's pretty simple actually. It's just the shape your voice makes on a single syllable. Does it go up? Does it go down? Does it stay flat? That's the tone. And it's super important, because if you get it wrong, well, you might accidentally call your mom a horse. And yeah, that's a classic mistake you probably want to avoid.
Okay, so there are 4 main tones in Mandarin. Technically, there's a 5th, neutral one, but we're going to focus on the big 4 for now. Let's break them down one by one. This is where it's all going to start making sense.
First up, we have the first tone. This one's easy. Just think of it as the high and flat tone. You bring your voice up to a high pitch, and you just hold it there. No ups, no downs. Kind of like when a doctor asks you to say, ah, or you're holding a single note while singing. Just straight and steady.
And what's really cool is how it all connects. See the accent mark? It's a flat line, which looks exactly how the tone sounds. So when we say ma with this high, flat tone, it means mother. And a great way to remember this is to just move your hand straight across in front of you as you say it. Simple.
All right, on to number 2, the second tone. This is the rising tone. Your voice starts somewhere in the middle and then goes up. You actually already know this sound. It's the exact same inflection you use when you ask a question like, wait, what? Or, huh? See? You've been using the second tone your whole life.
And again, look how the symbol matches the sound. The accent mark swoops up, just like your voice does. This gives us ma, which means hemp. In the hand gesture, you guessed it, just a nice, simple upward swoop.
Okay, now for the one that trips a lot of people up at first, the third tone. But don't worry, it's not so bad. Think of this as the dipping tone. Your voice starts in the middle, dips way down, and then comes back up again. It makes a little V shape with its sound.
And once again, the accent mark is a perfect little map for your voice. It's shaped like a V or a check mark, showing you exactly what to do. So this is ma, which is our word for horse, and the hand gesture, of course, is just drawing that same V shape in the air.
And last but not least, the fourth tone. This one is sharp, fast, and definite. It starts high and just drops. Pow. Think of how you sound when you give a short, firm command, like stop or hey. It's got a lot of energy to it.
The accent mark shows you exactly what to do, a sharp, downward stroke. And that gives us ma, which means to scold. Which totally makes sense, right? It has that firm, commanding sound to it. For the hand gesture, just think of a quick, clean karate chop motion, straight down.
Okay, so we've been talking about these hand gestures for each tone. Now, let's put it all together, because this is a real game changer. Using your hands is an awesome, super powerful way to get your brain to remember the shape of each sound.
Come on, let's actually try this together right now. Seriously, nobody's watching. For the first tone, ma, just move your hand out nice and flat. For the second, ma, swoop it up. For the third, ma, draw that little V in the air. And for the fourth, ma, give it a sharp chop down. I know it might feel a little silly, but trust me, it works wonders.
So, why does this weird hand-waving thing work so well? It's all about muscle memory. You're not just hearing a sound, you're feeling the shape of it. It takes this abstract idea of pitch and makes it something physical, something concrete, that's way, way easier for your brain to grab onto.
And just like that, we've cracked the code. The whole mystery of how ma can have so many meanings is, well, not a mystery anymore. So let's just do a quick wrap-up of the whole thing. Here's the takeaway. In Mandarin, the tone isn't just decoration. It's absolutely crucial. It's part of the word itself. We've got our 4 main tones, the high flat, the rising, the dipping, and the falling. Each one has its own sound, its own special accent mark, and, as we saw, its own meaning. And don't forget, those hand gestures are your best friend when you're practicing.
So there you go. You now know the fundamental secret to how meaning works in Mandarin. It's the key that unlocks, literally, millions of words. It's not this impossible barrier it might seem like from the outside. So, now that you've got the key, what's the first door you're gonna open?